Becky. I'm super excited to be making this video today. I've got my Mickey earrings in, so today you know you're going to see a Disney video. I can't believe it has been a year since almost a year since our last trip to Disney, and I have kind of created this Disney series on my channel. Every May I tend to do a bunch of videos about Disney all at once. And so this is the official first video that I have made about Disney, and I'm very excited. So make sure if you like Disney videos or you're new here that you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of the videos I put up every week, and you certainly don't want to miss any of my videos in my Disney series. So make sure you hit subscribe and the little bell next to it so you'll be notified whenever I put up a new video. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 10 things you may not know about the Disney dining plan or just dining at Disney in general. Some of these things you may know, some of these things you may not know, but I thought I would throw it out there and hopefully it will be helpful to you guys. So the first thing you need to know about the Disney dining plan or dining at Disney is you do not have to have the Disney dining plan in order to get the refillable mug that you can pick up at the Disney resort. You can purchase that separately. I don't really know exactly how much it is. I think it was like $20 or $25. It might have gone up. I haven't checked the rates for this year. It's around the $20 mark, it seems like, I want to say. But basically with the refillable mug, you get free refills at your resort if you purchase that mug. And I really like having that mug, even if we don't have a dining plan, because we keep them and take them home and we use them around town when we're here with the girls. So it's going to be something that you're going to want to get at the beginning of your stay, maybe when you check in. And it's going to be something that you would want to purchase if you plan on eating a lot at your resort, or if you plan on like filling up your mug and going out somewhere in the parks, you know, you can take advantage of that. And you have to decide for yourself, obviously, if you would get enough refills to make it worth the 20 bucks. I personally don't. We bring our mugs from previous years. And we just refill them in the hotel with milk or water for me and the girls. My husband likes to drink soda with, you know, his breakfast or his lunch if we happen to eat at the resort. So for him, it probably is worth it. And he gets coffee in the morning and things like that. But for us, it's not. So he is the only one that purchases the mug when we do not have the dining plan, which we did not do last year. And we are not doing the Disney dining plan this year either. I'll talk about that more later. So just know that you can purchase that refillable mug even if you don't have the Disney dining plan. Tip number 2 is when you're making your dining reservations, either online or with the WDW Dine reservationist, if you don't know exactly how many people are going to be in your party for that particular dinner reservation, it's better to make it for more people. Like maybe like for us, we go with my parents and sometimes they come with us and sometimes they don't. We don't always know till closer to the time of our trip. And so since I'm the one that makes all the reservations, I will make every reservation for 6 people because it's easier to drop down than it is to add 2. So if I were to make it for 4 people and then my parents decided they wanted to go, if it's a really popular restaurant, there's a good chance I'm not going to be able to turn our reservation from 4 people to 6, but it's no problem to go from 6 to 4, if you know what I mean. So if you're in that situation, you don't know how many people are going to be going, make it for the amount that it could be, and then you can always drop down later. Tip number 3 is you can start using your Disney dining plan as soon as you check in. Even if your room isn't ready yet, as long as you've checked in, your dining plan is loaded onto your Magic Band. So you can check in and wait for your room, and while you're waiting for your room, you can go to the resort eating area and use your dining plan in there. You don't have to just like be in your room before you're actually able to start using your dining plan credits. Also, the Disney dining plan can be used for room service. Last time I checked, it will take 2 adult table service entitlements from your dining plan if you decide to use room service, but you can use your dining plan on room service. Tip number 5 is kids age 10 and older are going to be counted as an adult and they will be charged as such. So just be prepared when you're planning your reservation. If you have a child that's 10 years or older, they're going to be considered an adult on the dining plan. Disney dining tip number 6 is most restaurants will let you eat off of the kids menu even if you are an adult. That's really good for people who are picky eaters like me. I tend to order off the kids menu all the time for the most part. Now they will still take an adult entitlement from you if you have the dining plan. They're still going to take an adult meal away from you. But it's nice for people like me who may not like the options on the adult menu that I can get from the kids menu, and usually they just give you a little bit bigger portion. but it is off the kids menu technically. So just know that if you do that, they will take an adult entitlement, but at least it opens up a little bit more options for you if you're on some sort of a diet or maybe some dietary restrictions, or you just don't like the food that's on adult menus. I guess I'm just not a good adult because I like kid food. I usually get the grilled chicken, and then they have really good like string beans. I like that. I get that at Le Cellier. I get that at Be Our Guest. So it's pretty much the same at all those different restaurants. It tastes the same. It's really good for people like me who don't like spicy foods and don't like to try new things. It works out perfectly for me. So just know you can do that. You just need to ask your server what your options are, and then just know that it's going to take an adult entitlement from you, even if it's off the kids menu. Tip number 7 is that your gratuity is not included in your dining plan. So you're still going to want to either leave cash for that, or you can charge it back to your room or something like that, because it's not included. I know the first year we went, when the dining plan was pretty new, the gratuity was included, and that was awesome to not have to worry about leaving a tip on top of your already, your meal. But that's not included anymore, so just know that you do need to leave a tip. It's not included in your plan unless you are a party of 6 or more, where they will automatically add an 18% gratuity. Now there are some exceptions to that, I believe. Cinderella's Royal Table, in-room pizza delivery, in-room dining, in-room service, Hoop-de-Doo musical review, Mickey's Backyard Barbecue, and the Spirit of Aloha dinner show do include the tip. Just check with your Disney reservationist when you're making your reservations for that to confirm that is still the case. It was the last time I checked. Tip number 8 is you can trade your entitlements in for different credits. If you have snacks and counter services left or a table service left, you can see the concierge at your resort, and they can kind of help you figure out how to trade those in for other credits. I know when we left last year, or 2 years ago, I know when we checked out, I believe we still had like 4 snacks or something like that, or maybe we had a table service left. I'm not really sure. Whatever it was, we just went to the hotel, told them what we had left, and they told us what we could get from the resort cafeteria that would use up all those entitlements. So we ended up getting like, I don't know, a counter service and 2 extra snacks or something. So you can kind of switch them around a little bit. So just check with the concierge at the resort if you find that happening. You can find out what options you have for kind of trading them in and out if you have things left over. Tip number 9 is you can use your Disney dining plan up to 11:59 at night on the night you check out. So let's say you check out in the morning, but you're still planning on going to the park, or you're going to hang around your resort and you might want to eat in the cafeteria later or something like that. You can still use your dining plan credits up until 11:59 on the night that you check out, on the day that you check out. So just remember that, when you're planning your last day, if you have credits left, you can still use those. Tip number 10, the Disney dining plan is not always a money saver for everyone. You have to decide how you like to eat at Disney, how you want to eat at Disney. Do you want to have all these table services that include an appetizer and a dessert and a drink? Do you not want that much food? If you don't want that much food, then the dining plan is probably not a good deal for you. You're getting food that you do not want. And you're getting food that you would not ordinarily go there and order and pay for out of your own pocket. So it's not saving you money in that regard. Do your own soul searching and figure out, first of all, how much the dining plan would cost for your family. And then second of all, do you want to eat that way? Do you want that many table services? Do you want that many counter services? Do you want that many snacks? Do you want that much food, and do you want to pay that much for it? If you do, then probably chances are the dining plan might be a good option for you. But if you are not the type person that wants to go down there and just gorge yourself at every meal with appetizers and extras and things you don't really want, then it might not be worth it for you. And really the only way you're gonna know is to go down there without it like we did and find out for yourselves. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope you heard some things that maybe you didn't already know, or gave you some things to think about. Make sure that you stay tuned for tomorrow's Disney video. As I said, this is my Disney series that I do every May. A lot of people ask for it all year long, so I'm very excited to be kicking off this series on my channel. So I hope this video was helpful. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.